All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. I have once again beaten the late to stream allegations. The water filter in the fridge was in need of replacement, so that took an extra minute that I did not expect to need during the setup, but it's fine. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that's a question of the day. Hold on. I'm typing. Hello, Gustavo, Dreammaster, Snake. We're back on the Armored Core ranked grind. I know that, sorry, typing and speaking at the same time with like two different trains of thoughts is something that I can get S rank. It's just a matter of time. Okay, I'm almost done typing. I have the split brain, but for some reason the typing and speaking thing just doesn't work. No matter how many times I try it. There we go. Wonderful. Question of the day is done. Anyway, how's it going? I am ready for some more Mad Chainsaw. I should probably have my glasses on, actually. I'll do that in a second. I haven't worn them at all today, so I definitely should throw them on. Glasses stream. I need water, too. All in due time. There we go. And now we do this. And we're in. Oh, my controller wasn't on. Thankfully, it turns itself on when you press like any of the face buttons or anything. Because half the time I just pick it up, like assuming that it's powered on and it's not. I gotta turn my headphones up. Okay, yeah, it's mixed fine for stream. I was like, is it super quiet on stream too, or is that just my headphones? It's normally just my headphones. Hello, Dark Souls 2 is the best. Still as bold an opinion as ever. What a beautiful piece of machinery. Am I right? The Mad Chainsaw. There's nothing quite like it. Definitely the most entertaining build. I have the bullet orbit on right now. Because I was playing around with that a lot, so I was just like, which do I have equipped currently? Amazon River, just because it's nearest to me. Just the convenience factor of it being closer is enough. Okay, what are you? Oh god. What are you is normally not a fun question. Like, it is a fun question. But I feel like every time that I start a match by saying, what are you? It normally ends in disaster. 60% of the time, every time. For a second, I was scared. I'm like, there's no way that he's infinite flight, right? He couldn't be. Whoa. I don't know what exactly he is. Interesting. I'm just glad he didn't have assault armor. My heart dropped for a second. Bullshit. What? Oh, that was a kick? Oh. I respect it. Okay. I think we're fine. Unless he learns too much from that first round. I think we'll be fine. You can take a break and not die. Oh, that's true. Although the conditions are harsh the further up you go, right? So it's almost like you'd want to take more of your breaks early on. We're gonna scare him and bait the pulse armor. Oh, wait. He's not staggered yet. He's too smart. He's thankfully smart enough that he didn't try to get that damage in there, but he still has pulse armor, which is upsetting. I was hoping that it would work, but that trick is gonna work less and less as we go. Wah. Oh, he's smart enough to know that the chainsaw just glitches out sometimes. Smart. Just don't even give me the chance. Smart indeed. Ooh, ow. Big, big pain. Okay. Well played. Assault armor should work well. I went with pulse armor purely for the safety. I am normally an assault armor enjoyer. For sure. I normally like having assault armor. Scared that out of him nice and early. GG to Seam. Even though your AC is named Loader 4. GG. Just start going straight up. Oh, can you just jump the basic sword? That might be good to know. This build is kind of squishy. The funny thing is this build is tankier than like my average build. How massive Elden Ring DLC will be when it drops next month. I'm not huffing this copium. I'm not. I saw, before anyone tells me, I saw that the Bamco YouTube channel updated the Elden Ring playlist. Like there's some private video that just got added to that playlist that's not public yet. I saw, but I'm not huffing the copium. All right, I'm not. I won't. Everest can give a nicer view. The other is just another river. Wow. You're just gonna do the Amazon River like that? Unbelievable. Is this laser swap? Is that what I'm looking at? This should be fine. Loader 4. No. I was trying to line it up way too late. I should have started sooner. Okay, we have a crazy amount of desync. We have a lot of desync this match. A ton of desync. Jesus Christ. I take my chances with poison over freeze and suffocate. Or just getting exhausted from swimming the river, right? Exhaustion into drowning. That don't sound too fun either. Holy lag. shit. I should have boosted a second sooner. No! Pain. Go for a kick after the chainsaw? Is it, like, confirmed? There are camps on Everest. That's the thing. You do get to take breaks while climbing Everest. But even then, a lot of, what's it called? What's it called? A lot of people die climbing Everest every year. Neither is exactly safe. Maybe Everest is a little safer. But who knows? Maybe you've got the swimming skills to back it up. Maybe you could make it. You could be the one. Exactly one guy has swam the Amazon. What an absolute Giga Chad. There is one man who has done it just for the sake of doing it. I saw an arm blade and a Ludlow and I think a javelin and a grenade launcher. Now I know. I was like, I didn't pay as much attention to the back weapons. Moonlight. What? Wait, I didn't think he had moonlight. Was that? Maybe I wasn't looking hard enough? I don't know how that didn't hit me. Attacker-sided netcode. That worked out in my favor, actually. Which is unusual. I'm playing like shit. No. Shit. Oh, okay. I never used my pulse armor. He doesn't know I have it. Right? Right? Maybe there's a positive. I think I just have to rush him down better. Oh, wait. His AC is called Necron. He's cosplaying the Project Phantasma guy. I don't know how well in terms of the weapons, but he is. I never noticed his AC name before. Wow. Ow. Oh, he styled on me too. He went for the style. Only one moonlight so that he could use the nade launcher. Against Viento 105. The Sampus are knowingly not optimal. I am not touching the Vientos. Because I have at least some dignity left in me. Nice combo. That one hurt a little. Little bit. Gotta say. I wish that I had noticed the cosplay sooner. Like, as in, when you get these shots of it. Because... Oh, there he is. Yeah, okay. He had moonlight the whole time. I don't know why, when I took note of it in my head, I thought he had, like, the basic laser blade. 8 days left. I see 8 days left, and I already know what we're talking about. We're talking about Tekken 8, baby! Oh, that's crazy. He still has it. He definitely still has it. What? No. Not my toes. That just cost me the round too. That hurts. I stream Tekken 8. Yeah, we're gonna be streaming it. Next Friday. Double-decker buses in London have Tekken 8 on the side. The hype is real. That's maybe like the one reason that I want to have a double-decker bus here. Tekken 8 promos on the buses. It's not like we don't have buses with promos here. It's just they're not double-decker. So it's not as cool. I made a mistake. I at least minimized the damage after I did it. You see, chat, sometimes it's just about learning the matchup. And sometimes I'm a little slow to do that. Oh. I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky. I should be dead. He should have won the game right there. I don't know how I slipped out of that. Is there a mid-range brawler in Tekken? There's some characters who just have really good pokes. I don't know if there's any that you could like definitively say are like mid-range, but there are characters who are just really good at poking. You want to know what's You want to know what's funny, chat? That was a misinput. Me using the chainsaw there was not intended. You know what? That's fair because I slipped out of a melee I shouldn't have last round. When do they disappear? Anytime now. Would be great. Ow. Oh my god. Lord have mercy. Shit. Well played to Necron. Has a focus on closing distance. It feels like they're going for more aggression with heat. It's kind of like it's just another what's it called? I don't know if there's really a term for it, but it's a bit of a trend in like fighting games right now to have like a universal mechanic to incentivize aggression. And like heat is just kind of Tekken's version of that now. Seems like every new game is going for more aggressive play. I think it's because it's more interesting that way. You know what I mean? It's more interesting when there's stuff like always happening. I think that they're trying to push for it more. All right, Necron. I've been getting a little better every round. And now I'm ready. For real. This time I'm winning. He didn't assault armor. Oh! For a second, I thought I had made a huge mistake, but he just didn't pull it. Incredible. I saw Guilty Gear and went, why not? Man, it's not even just Guilty Gear. It's, Street Fighter has the, like, Drive Rush, Drive Impact stuff going on now. MK1 has a lot of like aggression focused stuff going on with their cameo system. Like they have a lot of cameo characters that are kind of just made to set up like a push. Like they're meant to just put an opponent into recovery so that you can dash in and start doing combos or whatever. It's kind of just a general trend right now. Feels a bit weird to hear a commentator say pandas in heat. It's gonna happen. It's going to happen quite a bit. Especially when I'm in the pro scene playing all the Panda I'm gonna play this year, of course. Oh, you guys want to see something that I forgot YouTube added? There's always one person who doesn't know about this, and even I always forget about this. Okay, everyone right now, if you're watching in full screen, if you're watching on mobile, whatever, go to where you can see the like button, right? Go to where you can see it, and now watch how it lights up when I say, like the video. Smile. You see that? Isn't that sweet? There's gonna be one person who's like, it didn't do anything. But I think that update is out like across the board, at least as far as I know it is. Oh, it happened again. Is there no one else playing in B ranks right now? Like is he giving me wins? It didn't do anything. It didn't. What? Okay, this update isn't pushed out everywhere then. You can still like the stream. Never mind. Act like I didn't say anything. And then in like a couple weeks to a month when it's a global thing, act surprised. Eject weapons and fist fight? Is that what he's doing? Hold on, how does that work again? I forget how to do it. No, put the bullet orbit away. Shit, how does that work again? Someone remind me. It's not the bumpers. It's not the triggers, is it? On oh, is it not working on... Aha! I can't get rid of the bullet orbit. Unfortunately. Wake up! Wake up! Why? Where are you going? Come back! I don't understand what's happening. Did I miss something? Yeah, it's AC Mad Chainsaw. He won't even fight me. I thought maybe he wanted to fist fight, but now he won't even do it. I don't get it. I wonder if maybe he tried to do it the first round and I didn't notice, and even the second round until I realized. Maybe he was just pissed because I wasn't doing it at first. He decided to just make the round clock run out or something. I don't know. Free rank points? I mean, it does speed things up, but... That's not, it only goes so far when I get into A rank and I still haven't learned everything I should have learned in B. Is it gonna be him again? I'm in upper B, failed my A test 5 times. Oh, it's not earned. It's not even just that. It's like if you get boosted, like in a ranked game, into a rank you shouldn't be in, you're just not gonna be able to play in that rank because you're not gonna have, or you're not gonna have developed like everything that you should have going through the lower ranks, or like everything that you should have had to get into if it uses like a placement system, right? Like you won't if you place higher because of some weird chance, you're just gonna D-rank because you're not supposed to be there. So like free points aren't very fun. You think he's scared of the chainsaw now? I think he might be a little spooked by the chainsaw after the first round. I would be. I think he has infinite flight. Seems so. Honestly, I should have saved my, my pulse armor. It was stupid to use it there. Okay. I have lost the round. Oh! All right, just a quick reset. It's fine. Oh, 200. Yeah. Like, speaking of Tekken, with the ranked point thing, if you get boosted up because you just rematch someone who, I don't know, let's say you get like up into green ranks and you just shouldn't be there, right? You're gonna be missing so many like just kind of core Tekken skills and even like pieces of knowledge in terms of like how to play. Ow. Ooh, ow. Okay, he's gonna win. Okay, he did win. For a second, I was like, if I can get one more. I can barely win any fights in A rank without using my cheesier builds. I would say this is my cheesy build. Like, disregarding the, I guess, skill and knowledge check on just hitting the chainsaw. This is a bit of a cheese build. Will be miserable without the necessary skills. But yeah, say theoretically you got like 5 ranks higher than you should be even. Because Tekken has what, like 30 some? It has a ridiculous amount of ranks. Even if you go up by like 5 and you just shouldn't be there, you're gonna feel it immediately. Like once you match the next person, it's going to be very apparent that you shouldn't be there. Unless that other person also got boosted, but generally speaking. Shield would be solid, but I don't feel like I want to give up the extra stagger and like sustain damage from the orbit. And obviously not the chainsaw or a pistol. Okay, I started charging way too early. Hold on. Oh, that's so unfortunate. That's why we save them. A rank is so difficult, so many meta builds to overcome. The only meta that I really struggle against, like out of the big ones right now, are those tank setups that are bugged on the recovery. Because it literally just like takes the one massive strength that my build has and negates it. So when I come up against those, it's just like, well, GG. Why didn't he pulse armor? Well played. Maybe he just didn't think of it in time. I don't know. They failed to do so. We have no confirmation yet. Don't call it too soon. Zim shield soft counters you too. Zims I haven't had a lot of trouble against. There was one shotgun like swapping build that I think had Zims and what's the other one called? Not the like spaz looking one, not that one. The laser shotgun. I had one guy swapping those and that was really hard for me to play against. But like the traditional double Zim builds, I actually haven't had too much trouble with. Less tanks in A now. I went from A to S and fought more kites than tanks. Beautiful. Because I do pretty well against kites. So I will certainly take that. I won't complain that he popped it so early. Certainly not. I meant to do that, by the way. Everyone watching the stream just immediately was like, wait, when did he learn that? I didn't. It was an accident. I didn't know that you could boost cancel the chainsaw. I never knew that I had this movement tool just sitting right there. I've never practiced the boost canceling with melees, but maybe I should. Didn't work. I shouldn't have popped mine. I'm so dumb. Like, reflex kicked in and I just enabled it. It would have been better saved, but it might work out anyway. We will see. Unless I get staggered right here. Yeah, I should have saved my pulse armor. Shit. Beware of the fat kites with gridwalkers. Gridwalkers. Gridwalkers? Is it a leg? What the hell is a gridwalker? Oh, that was fast. I'm still gonna save. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Oh, we're so close. Don't do this to me. Maybe. We're not out. It's not over till it's over. Okay. GG. I played that poorly. Oh, it's a booster. Okay. Basically an infinite flight with only vertical play. Yeah, that sounds fun. Might try and main Yoshi. I just fear he'll be difficult to utilize. I have a lot of legacy skill in Kaz. Yeah, I'm gonna jump on at least like early with Kazuya, just because I have played him previously. Like, genuinely, that's about it. I've played him before, so I know that it'll be a good comfort pick, at least at the beginning. And then I can pick up other characters from there. Okay, I get to play him again. We're 1-1. Me and Slush Pup. Oh no, Borb is the AC name. Never mind. I was like, wasn't Orange Juice that one build that Waffle sent when I was thinking of doing the build review stuff for shorts before I kind of was like, shorts not really worth for me. Oh, okay. He sent me a build called like Orange Juice V2. So for a second I was like, wait a second, is this Waffle? Ah, son of a bitch. There it is. That's what I needed. If I get T8, definitely Kuma trailer. I think Kuma did it for me. Bro, honestly, Kuma and Panda look very good now. To be honest, they look perfectly viable, at least if we just go off of the trailers, right? Because until the game is out and we, like, communally get a lot of playtime in on just ranked and stuff, playing for wins and all that, we can't really say who's going to be good and who's not. But Kuma and Panda in their trailers looked very promising. Like, weirdly promising. For characters that I always think of as being gag characters, right? Like, sure, they're more than a traditional gag character. Like, they are, at this point, just like hard Tekken legacy characters. Okay. Shit. But they did look pretty good. I was smitten with Lee after his trailer. Lee generally looked pretty all right. Nothing stood out a lot to me about him, except for his super made me want to play him. Like, just seeing Lee's, or sorry, not super, rage art. That's the Street Fighter in me. Seeing his rage art near the end of the trailer, I was like, oh my god, that alone makes me want to play Lee. Which is a terrible reason to main a character for their rage art. But holy shit. I loved that one. Well played, Orange Juice. Well played. I like when I get to play 3 matches against someone. Beyond that, it's like, okay, can I find someone else? Just to make sure that I don't, like, tank my rank playing someone way better than me, or boost myself up playing someone who, like, has a bad matchup, whatever. But I like getting to play 3. I like doing a best of 3 sort of thing. At least in my head, I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh, if I can win at least 2 of them, I'm good. I feel good. They don't do joke characters like they used to. Most of the time, everyone's viable. I think it's a good thing, right? That, like, you can have the giant panda bear who does karate actually be a viable character. There's nothing wrong with that at all. There we are. Whoa. Whoa. S rank in teams. That's in teams. It's a missile boat. You know what we do to missile boats around these parts? Some of you do. Oof. Ow. God damn it.
AP at 30%.
Bullshit. Oh, terminal. Why? Oh. You know, chat, I didn't see the building. Ah, missile boats. What a rat bitch. Ow, son of a bitch. Oh, I thought I saw them, but then I looked up and I'm like, no, there's no missiles. Oh, shit, we're in a bad way. Unless... Hold on, we might not be in the worst spot here. Horse shit. Oh, he has terminal though. Oh, we're so screwed. So boned. They hit you in the back, Cole. They do that. They're meant to do that, apparently. Kuma has been in more Tekken games than Kazuya. He has been, now that you say that. Goddamn missile boats. It's a terrible map for me to play on against one too. Like there's that one part where I can really take cover from it, but he can just float around and wait. It doesn't matter to him. I have to at least make a first move so he can just hang on the other side of the map. Frustrating. Rat behavior. I'm sorry to say. Unbelievable. If you keep pressure on terminal armor, it breaks super fast. It has 20k AP. Does it also take away from the time when you deal damage? Oh, I see what this is. Okay. I see what this is. He probably has pulse armor or maybe assault armor. As soon as you break it, it takes one. I know that, but I normally just wait it out because, yeah, it is just 5 seconds of invulnerability at the end of your life. So I normally just don't push it like at all. Oh, this is a bad misinput. Nice spunk. Okay. I'm more than likely in a bad way here. Oh, he didn't charge it. Oh, now I'm still in a bad way. Okay, this round is his. He has faster stagger than I do. You know, it's like I always say, it's not over till it's over, but... Oh my god. GG, Diet Riot. That was actually a very fun one too. I like playing against someone else who's BVO. Even if it's not exactly BVO. But I think he might have been. But I essentially just like playing other melee, or sorry, stun-oriented melee builds. Because those matches get very intense. I'm surprised I hit the turnaround on that. I'm actually very surprised. Shooting it breaks it faster. I've heard both things about it. Some people seem to think it does break faster, others don't. And I don't think, at least in my experience, it doesn't seem like it does, because I used to shoot at it. And I've more recently stopped shooting at it. All right, Zims, Javelin, and are those verts? Maybe? I don't know. I'm bad at recognizing the missile launchers. But I should be actually pretty okay on this one. Santai. Generator? Right? I think we have. Or it could be one of the ones that I wanted to try out, but that I can't fit because of like weight. I think it was. Yeah, it is weight on this build. I like having a build that actually feels like it can take down double Zims like consistently. It's so nice to not shit myself when I see them anymore. Oh, that was a really fast stagger that I did not think I would get. He probably has lower stability than I thought. He seems very afraid of the chainsaw. I was definitely expecting him to come in for some big damage when I whiffed the chainsaw, but he just stayed the hell away. Which is interesting. Oh, that's horse shit. All right, this round is his. I played so poorly. Ow. Have we all agreed that this is the best AC game, or is it still 3? For me, it's this one. I think the PvP balancing is off, but I think it has the best single player, and it's the only PvP that I've gotten into at all and actually properly played. But the PvP is at least very engaging, as long as people just aren't playing like the meta cuck builds. Which, you know, is expecting a lot from the community, apparently, but the PvP can be super varied and super fun. As long as the other person isn't an asshole. You know what? He earned it. He did. He can have it. He learned to stay the hell away from the chainsaw. And he learned it after 1 round. So, respect. Because I do not learn that fast when it comes to matchup stuff. It takes me a couple rounds at least to figure that shit out. Formula Front is peak AC. Best part is when you don't have to play. I actually really like the AI stuff in Formula Front because I never manually controlled it at all for the review. Just because it wasn't in the original release. So I was like, I want to play this as they put it out. But the AI stuff was super fun to mess with, honestly. Just like the meta builds that aren't fun. Yeah, it's really fun to see what people put together. And sometimes you see some crazy shit, like the chainsaw build that I'm running. I mostly stole from one other guy that I ran into on Ranked. And he just hit me with like a 9k AP chainsaw, which I beforehand never knew was a thing. And then I dedicated myself to becoming the Mad Chainsaw, because that's what we called him on the stream when he was appearing. Someone was like, I just saw a madman with a chainsaw. And then like 30 minutes later, I matched against him and we dubbed him the Mad Chainsaw. And I've now taken on his identity with my bright pink AC. That if you let me get a good stagger on you, it's just insta-death. And it's really fun. Like, it's something that's off meta and can actually, like, hold its own and just be... Like, it has such a distinct personality to it. That's what I'm looking for. It could definitely be even stronger if I were using, like, Vientos for my guns instead of the burst pistols. But the goal was to make something that's, like, super crazy and fun and not have it be, like, a hard meta thing. And I feel like I've found it with this build. I feel like I found it. Is a lot healthier than what Elden Ring went through in its first 2 to 3 months. That's true. Elden Ring PvP now is actually really healthy, which bodes well for the future of this game's PvP. Because it has balance issues, but nowhere near what Elden Ring had at the early end of that game's life. It kind of sucks to be like, yeah, give it like a year of updates and it will end up being super healthy. But I have no doubts that it will get there. Because it's not used a lot, it should escape nerfs in the future, chainsaw meta in the future. I think a lot of people will like refuse to adopt the chainsaw. At least until like a PvP YouTuber tells them to, which is the case in most gaming communities, right? But right now, everyone's response when they see the chainsaw is kind of just like, yeah, you can get like 9,000 damage out of it in one swing, but it's so impossible to even get it to connect, which I disagree. It's harder than most melee weapons. It might be the hardest to get to connect, but with just a little practice, you can make it really consistent. I strongly disagree with the assessment that it can't be viable because it's hard to hit. Ah, I'm dead. No way he didn't come in and kick me off of that. Holy damage. I love when I see my AC like jitter backwards just so that the attack connects visually. That's fun. He can have it. Right hand chainsaw. I would love to have melee weapons on both arms. Okay. Give me that stagger right now. Oh no! I fell too fast. I thought he was gonna drop down. I didn't think he would have energy back. That was my fault. That was my fault. Where do I go? This is an awkward moment. I somewhat famously have still not played Dark Souls 3. The only Souls games that I haven't played at this point are Bloodborne, Souls 3, and Sekiro. So whenever people hear that those are the ones I haven't played, they're like, oh, do. But those are the 3 I haven't played. YouTubers saying they hold the meta can... Wait, what? Hold the meta? What do you mean, hold the meta? Can suck my thing. I also missed the suck. I just kind of assumed it was dick, but I... Reading it back, thing. That's where you see serious things, not cherry-picked edited videos. Oh... Dark Souls 3 is pants. I played like 40 minutes of it, about. Like I got through the tutorial and a little into the first area. And I thought it was fine, but it wasn't one of those that I was like, oh, I need to play. Ooh, ow. All right, that scared me enough to pulse armor. I'm out of energy. I didn't realize my generator was low. This guy's kind of jittering around. Fourth gen has melee on both arms. Fifth gen does too. Or does it? Wait. Does 5th gen have melee on both arms? Or was it? I think it does, actually. But it also could have just been that, like, the melee-based weapon arms are what I'm thinking of. Because I know that I had a build that was, like, all melee when I was messing around with stuff during the Verdict Day review. But it could have just been weapon arms. All right. I'm not going to be able to sustain this much damage over time. All right. He's learning, which is bad. Please stop learning. So does 3rd gen. Oh, that's true. I think it's close enough. Those launchers are really good. Watching him literally rubber band around is crazy. Oh my god. Shit. I hate that this is what my connection is like for at least half my matches. Just like visible connection problems throughout the entire thing. GG though. They learned to stay the hell away from the chainsaw. They learned quickly. You know, that's becoming a bit of a pattern in the very top ends of B. Is people are learning after like the first round. The first round will go well for me, and then they're immediately like, okay, stay away from that chainsaw. Oops. How's the grind going? Pretty well, actually. Aside from people learning too fast. People need to learn slower, I say. I can't stomach the janky 30 FPS. Feels horrible. Well, yeah. I'm assuming what you mean by the janky 30 FPS is that it's normally not even 30. I played a little bit of it because I actually got it for free through like PlayStation Plus or whatever way back. And it maybe held 30 FPS like half the time. It was a super inconsistent and poorly paced 30 FPS. Which is why I keep saying I'll play it when the cowards put it on PC. But like, I do have it on PS4. I just don't even want to play it on there. I know that I won't enjoy the experience as much as if I just, you know, maybe someday am able to play it on PC with like a smooth, consistent frame rate. So I'm holding out on the copium that someday it will happen. It has bad pacing, so it feels horrible. It does. It's awful. I've seen the frame pacing tests on PS5, where obviously that thing's able to hold the 30 FPS, but like the 30 FPS, even when it holds, is so poorly paced that it still looks like shit. Ooh, that's right. You have assault armor, which is really scary on this build. Actually, he could have killed me there. Do you think it's possible to have a racing game without rubber band? Yeah. Ooh. It's possible to have any network experience without rubber banding. Ow. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy too. All right, we got a third round though. It's fine. Mad Chainsaw is here to play. Sponsored Core has got nothing on Mad Chainsaw. Come here. Oh my god. What is Amanda do in this scenario? He's across my screen and landing hits. Oh my god.
at 30%.
You win this time, Sponsored Core. That's a frustrating one. That's one of those matches where I genuinely feel like it's not even me bitching, but genuinely, if the connection wasn't the way it is, I don't think that matchup would be anywhere near as problematic for me. Gran Turismo 7 has groups, so as do a bunch of games on PC. Yeah, I know there's a lot of like kind of more hardcore racing things or games on PC that have super dedicated communities. Like I've got some buddies who are super into what's it called? That one that's like super moddable, like insanely. Is it Assetto Corsa? Am I thinking of the right one? Is that the one that has like just the insane amount of mods? Or mod support, like a crazy big modding scene, I guess is more what I'm saying. Yeah, it is Assetto Corsa, okay. Yeah, I've got buddies who, like, they've got their race wheel setups. They're super into it. And I'm the gay, I'm the gay, apparently, now. This is how I'm coming out. Oh, ow! No, I'm the guy with the game design degree and experience who's like, you guys are nerds. This is some crazy nerd shit. I could never be this nerdy. More of a sim than a game. Yeah, they're super into it though. Don't even use the game menu. There's a mod for better launcher. Yep. They love that shit. Like, I know the community behind that is super, super dedicated. No, please. Oh, he has assault armor. You see? This is where I talk about how I fail to learn. I have to bait his assault armor out, which is actually going to be kind of tough against the chain guns, but we can make it happen. Let me sweat my ass off. Round 3. I did take a little damage, but it's all according to plan, chat. Don't worry about it. A little damage for big damage. We trade. You see the vision? Okay, I'm gonna get staggered here in a second. There it is. I'm so screwed. Well played. He earned that shit. I want to know how much AP he has. God. He earned it. Wowza. Very fun match. I would like to rematch him. FromSoft, if you could just throw us in together again, would appreciate it. Thank you. My friend has a motor engineering degree, spends all day on Assetto Corsa, but he doesn't have a driving license. What? Why does he not have a driver's license? Why does he not have a driver's license? Is this a literal, like, Assetto Corsa is good enough situation? Is that what this is? He's 35. Is this he doesn't have one currently, or he's never had one? Because when you say he's 35, it makes it sound like he's never had one. We trade a little for a lot. We trade a little for a lot, chat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bullshit. Bullshit. Okay. Next time. Next time I got it. Oh, hold on. There we go. Just a little lag there. The Armored Core 6 ranked experience. He took the bait. He took the bait. Fuck. That's bad. That's also bad. That's even worse, actually.
AP at 50%.
Oh god. Oh god. No! No, please! That's so much worse. Thank you, Jess. Happy 17 months. Hello. Hold on, I'm now watching the... Okay, it did fade out. I was like, just to make sure that I didn't break anything, I'd like to take credit for that loss. You didn't. That was my skill issue. You didn't inflict a loss. But if you want to think that you did, sure, you can have it. Feel free. Sorry, I'm checking Discord. Oh yeah, did anyone see the thing that I put in the Discord? The announcements channel that is so rarely used about the clips? It's probably good to bring this up on stream a few times throughout the week, but YouTube added a shelf for like my channel page. Shit. I don't have time right now. All right, I'm not tabbed into the game. There we go. I don't like having my glasses just sitting on my desk like that. What does this guy have? What am I getting into? All right, that's a good start. Okay, okay, didn't know you had a Discord. Link in the description. But YouTube added a shelf to like the main channel page where it just features like all the top clips from the community, which I'm sure a lot of people still don't even know that YouTube has a clip button. But if you look beneath the stream where like all the liking and, you know, like share links and stuff are, there's a clip button. So if there's ever a moment that you feel is clippable, you can now clip it, and there's like a section where everyone can just like go through and essentially, ooh, nice. Nice. That's a victory for him. Where people can go through and just look at all the like most viewed clips of the channel, pretty much. I spent a little time this morning just browsing the top clips. How is the Elden Ring fail not the top clip? I think it like shuffles them around a little bit. I don't think it's purely based, like I think all of them are like the most viewed within a certain time period. I think that it takes the age of the clip into account for sure. I forgot he had assault armor. I'm throwing. But I think it was up there, right? The Elden Ring. The classic Elden Ring clip. The Elden Ring clip. Nice. Well deserved. There we go. YouTube has local pricing. Oh, does it now? Purchase page bugs out. Oh, is it because it's a pop-up? Does it use a pop-up for the purchase page? It wasn't on the screenshot? Oh, yeah. The screenshot was just like the first 6 that it showed me. I think that it's like randomly shuffled, to be honest. I don't think they're necessarily in order. But it's on that shelf. You can click the arrow and just keep going through them. It is on that shelf. I saw it on there this morning. Not a separate pop-up? I would have thought it would be because like the browser's blocking pop-ups. Here we go. I like his build a lot. And you know what? I respect that he won through what was clearly just skill in that last match. So I am looking forward to this rematch. You bitch. I'm so lucky to not be dead. Granted, I could have popped pulse armor. Oh. Shit. Do I have any pets? I do have a dog. Yes. I do have a dog. Sometimes she cameos. But normally there's someone here who's got her under control while I'm live. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Can't seem to find the section where they are. It's on the main channel page and it's like below the review series. I can move it around, but I don't think I want to like put it above the review series. You know what I mean? I don't think I want to. But it's at like the bottom of the main channel page. You can find the clip shelf. I was actually surprised how many of the top clips came from videos. Because like, sure, I say funny shit in my videos from time to time, but it surprised me to have like funny Elden Ring memes. Or sorry, not Elden Ring. Funny Armored Core memes that apparently came from my videos like on there. Because I know that none of those clips have ever been posted in my Discord. So for those clips to have views, it's like they're getting shared somewhere else. Someone was watching my video, I said something, and they clipped it to share it somewhere else. And it's funny that I just had no idea people were doing that until YouTube added this new fancy shelf. Like there's one from my Armored Core 5 video where I'm like, thankfully, Armored Core 5 is in the same timeline as Armored Core 4, because the last thing that I need at this point is another Armored Core timeline to keep track of. And then I'm just like, oh wait, and I cut to a quick little shot of AC6. And I'm like, this is something that someone just saw in the video, clipped and shared. Like that's funny. I didn't know that people were doing that. The Steel Battalion controller? The hell is the Steel Battalion controller? Ah, shit. Oof. Ouchie, ouchie. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's interesting to me that he's not using his shotgun all that much. Ah, GG. I like that one. Was a mecha game with full tank controls, or a full tank controller for piloting the mech. Wait, what? He has enough boring games already? What do you mean? Do you not see the glory of the Mad Chainsaw? What do you mean? Mech Warrior. I swear, a lot of the Armored Core guys are just lurking in the background of, like, the Ace Combat and the Metal Gear series. And, what's it called? They're just waiting for those polls to go up at some point. And for there to maybe be, like, a mech game or two as options. They're just biding their time right now. Lurking in the background. An enormous hold on, I have to pull it up now after this match. Let me try to beat this guy real quick, because this guy has run my shit so far. You say boring game, Ryan. I say I am in this bright pink mech with a chainsaw arm, baiting staggers out of my opponents and then hitting them for, like, their entire health bar. Whoa! 50%. Okay, that was very unexpected. You know, talk about the mind game that goes into playing with and against the Mad Chainsaw. As I've talked about a lot, how much of a mind game this build is most of the time. That threw me off a lot. I was not ready for the assault armor there. My 3 favorite series from the PS3 era. What are the odds of that? Ugh. Ugh. No, not today. Ow. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, his assault armor's gone, so all I need is one good stagger. Like that. That's what I'm talking about with the chainsaw. That's what I'm talking about, Ryan. If they melee while you're putting it up. I saw it happen earlier. I saw that tiny bit of damage go out and stagger someone. PS2, not PS3. PS3 sucks. Yell it from the mountaintops. The PS3 was a piece of shit. Sorry, what? Anyone hear something? Must have been the wind. I don't know what that was. I mean, they were... Oh, no, I guess Ace Combat was a 360 exclusive at the time. So never mind. I was going to say they were all on PS3. Like, that's not untrue. But yeah, that one was a great Blu-ray player. Yep. It's crazy how, like, PS3 put so much into being, like, an all-around entertainment system, and it didn't really pay off for Sony. And then Microsoft was just like, the Xbox One, you can watch the NFL on it. Did you know that? You know what gamers want? What all the most hardcore gamers want? Is to watch football on their Xbox. He took the bait. Oh my god, I wasn't charging my chainsaw, but I got good damage out of it. I'm close to a stagger. Oh no, we reset really fast. What happened there? Really early PS1 and PS2 backward compatible models are extremely rare and super expensive now. They are? Tell me more. How expensive and valuable are they? I might know a guy who has one laying around. Just saying. I might know someone. You know, I'll have to pass along the info here. Oh, we're so lucky. GG. You should not have been killed by that. I'm so sorry. I lined it up poorly and the game just handed it to me. I feel bad. Xbox NFL Central. It was the dumbest marketing push behind the Xbox One. I still to this day don't understand it. 500 to 600 if they work? Oh. My PS3, last I checked, still works. 400 or 500 for one in good shape. Mine is in great shape. I barely ever used it. The most use I ever got out of my PS3 was playing PS1 games on it. Genuinely. Like, I would just put in my Silent Hill disc, which I also now know that my Silent Hill disc is very, at least for a game from that era, it's pretty valuable. A black box copy of Silent Hill. I learned that when we were doing the Silent Hill playthrough like a year ago on stream, and someone mentioned that they were pretty valuable when I mentioned that I was playing it off of like a black box copy. And I looked it up and it was like 70 bucks. At least like a year ago, a copy, an OG copy of Silent Hill was going for like $70 roughly. And it was like, damn, I'm never gonna sell my Silent Hill copy. Like, of course not. You're crazy if you think I am. But that was pretty sweet. Just to know that it's like worth more than new releases. He's gonna have terminal armor, which is annoying. Or not. What does he have? Why did he not use it? He might have assault armor. I'm gonna be careful. I think he has assault armor. If I'm big braining here, the only reason he wouldn't have popped it is either A, he forgot about it, which I doubt. We're high up enough now that people don't really just forget they have an expansion. He probably didn't think the melee would hurt as much as it did, so he was saving it. There it is. The mental game, chat. It's all the mental game with Mad Chainsaw. I win more often when I'm thinking. Who would have thought? Not all PS1 and 2 games are even backwards compatible. Sell it all, why not? Oh, I can go back to my normal glasses. I probably don't need my normal glasses at this point. I wore them for like an hour. I'm supposed to wear them for like a few hours a day, kind of on and off. Steel. Oh, yeah. Hold on. I forgot. Thank you. Oh, yeah, that Prince of Persia game came out today. The one that I was originally planning on streaming today, actually. What? Laser shotgun, pulse blade. All right. Oh, son of a bitch. I got time. I didn't hit my mic, you did. Hello, Titan. There you are. I was kind of hopeful. You gotta respect the chainsaw. What have I been telling everyone? If you see chat, PSA, all right? It's not even just if you see me on ranked at this point, but we'll see you around, Jess. It's not even just me, okay? If you see someone on ranked with a chainsaw, respect the goddamn chainsaw. That thing will kill you. It's no joke, man. If that person knows what they're doing, the chainsaw is just going to kill you. This man clearly does not respect the chainsaw. Hit your hidden mic. Yes, my hidden mic. It's a Snake's Revenge reference, the way he spelled Mike, if anyone doesn't get what the joke is. There's my hidden mic. There is no mic, it's all an illusion. It is kind of an illusion, because it sits just out of frame to be like in line with my mouth the way it should be. You're a guitarist, right? Got any nice instruments in the collection? Yes. Yes and yes. If you want to know the nicest instrument I own an ESP Horizon Mark II. And if you don't know what it is, look it up. It's in reindeer blue if you want to see the exact one. It is a beautiful guitar. It is my pride and joy out of my various guitars. That is my baby. I don't regret buying it at all. Like, genuinely. Sometimes I say that sarcastically when I'm talking about expensive things. That is genuinely, like, it's a Japanese guitar. ESP is based out of Tokyo, and their craftsmanship is just incredible. Like, the ebony in that guitar is so high quality. It's so well put together. I've owned that thing for years and never had like a single bit of wear in it. Just such a genuinely incredible guitar. That's unfortunate. ESP are very good. And the reindeer blue, for the record, for anyone who's not willing to look it up, it's called reindeer blue. Like, that's what it is. It's a purple guitar. It's not blue. It's purple. My builds usually do enough damage to not respect the chainsaw stagger and then kill it. You gotta respect it. It'll bite you in the ass. It will. My guitar that gets the most play, though, funny enough, is my Cordoba C7 CE, which, for the non-guitar heads in chat, people who don't just know these things, it's a Spanish-style acoustic guitar, like a classical Spanish guitar, and that's easily what I play the most. It's the one, it's out right now. I don't even have it in the case right now. It's sitting on a stand just to my left. It normally isn't even in its case because of how frequently I play it. Shit. Oh, this was stupid of me. I should have saved it. This was so dumb. In round 3, I can't be doing stuff like that. See, didn't have to take that damage, but I did, because I'm dumb. Oh. But the chainsaw comes through. Have I tried Rocksmith with it? I have not. Your Guitar Hero rig? I wish I had more like old Guitar Hero stuff. I sold a bunch of it when I was younger, before I realized that I don't really want to sell my shit like that. I appreciate the USA Classics. I do too, but it's like I'm just not as enamored with American guitars, like Telecasters and such. Sorry, I'm pulling up an image of just the pride and joy guitar that I was talking about. Some of these are taken in a light where it actually makes it look like it's blue. But this picture, it's not a great picture of it, but it's much more accurate to the actual color of the guitar if you're in the room with it. This is the one that I'm talking about. This is my favorite guitar that I own. It's so clean. I want to buy that electro-acoustic the guys in Polyphia use so much, or love so much. Yeah. What's his name? It's Tim something. Polyphia's guitarist. Or lead guitarist. Tim Henson. Tim Henson is like the perfect example of someone who I love his music and his ability to play so much, but he kind of annoys me, like in interviews and stuff. He's kind of a dick. I remember he did one interview a while ago where he was like, yeah, our like the thing that we strive for like as a group is that we kind of want to like kill guitar music because guitar music should have died a while ago. And I'm like, the lack of self-awareness is insane. You make guitar music. Like that is, Polyphia is guitar music. It's different, but that's what you are. What are you talking about? Booyah. He's extremely annoying. He looks like an obnoxious anime protagonist. He tries very hard never to bend the strings. Apparently only boomers do that. No, bend the shit out of the strings, man. That's how you get all the cool sounds. And then you just replace the strings. Your strings are gonna rust anyway. You're gonna need to replace them. Strings are like one of the things that you don't need to worry about preserving your strings. There's really no reason. They're not that expensive to replace either. Like as far as guitar stuff goes, they're not very expensive. Some people might think that replacing guitar strings for like 20 to 60 bucks, depending on what you're using, is expensive. But like as far as guitar stuff goes, it's not very expensive. Especially when you make a living playing guitar. Like it's a business expense. Write it off on your taxes. Hold on, I have to tab out just to approve that. Isn't Polyphia guitar masturbation music? Pretty much. It's like guitar porn. I love Polyphia's music. They're really, really good. And Tim Henson is insanely talented. But I don't like him like as a person. I love him as an artist. I don't like him as a person. He annoys the shit out of me. I'm cripplingly insecure to touch it. Touch that bass all the time. Touch it a lot, and then eventually you'll no longer be insecure to touch it. I'm just out here spitting facts. It's what I do. They do have their own sound, which is distinctive. It's true. Not many bands sound like Polyphia, and even then, a lot of the ones that do nowadays are because they're imitating Polyphia. Like they've come around after the fact and tried to like kind of replicate it. Okay. We've got a pretty solid melee player here. One that's better than me, clearly. Because I was about to say, he was waiting because he figured that I had an expansion, so he didn't go for it. So that it couldn't backfire on him, right? And then I immediately, as I'm complimenting him for it, I do the exact thing that I was gonna say was good that he didn't do. Get on the base, she needs some love, she does. Arion? I don't, is it Ari? I would say that Arion, probably. Might be like Arion. I don't think so. I could check Spotify, because I have a lot of bands that I have like a song of theirs that I won't really remember the name off the top of my head, but I might be like, oh yeah, I've heard this song. Get on the base so that someday you can play Sunset Glow from Ace Combat 2. Do it for the world. The world needs to hear that song more often. Have you heard that bass line? Because I have. Prog rock operas about aliens. Hold on. Oh, whoa, my phone, my keyboard is in Japanese. There we go. I was studying this morning. No, I've never heard anything of theirs. I'll just leave that open on my Spotify so that whenever I open it next, it'll be there. I'm a fraud. I use electronic stuff. What do you mean? You mentioned keyboards, right? Keyboards are fine because you can do a lot of fun shit with keyboards. Whoa, I just flung my pen across the desk. Oh, is this the same guy that I just played? I think it is. Javelin's Pile Bunker. I think this is the same guy. I could be mistaken. I wasn't paying much attention to it either last time. Paying too much attention to it last time either. It's the same guy, the emblem. Not a good player, that's fine. No one's a good player until they're a good player. Sun Tzu, Art of War, probably. That was a very close attempt on the bunk. I thought he might have had it. I was bracing for the damage. Boom, 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 boom. Love the Mad Chainsaw. I had a rough start in terms of like matchups today, but I feel like I've been on a crazy hot streak for like the last 20-30 minutes or so. I feel like I've just played a lot of matchups that I'm like very much favored in, pretty much. At least that's how it feels. It feels like I'm mostly just winning because like I'm playing matchups that are easy for me to win. This build, as long as the other person isn't just like way better than me, it beats out any other melee build that isn't like Vientos as well. Vientos tend to win just because of the faster stagger. I win! GG, John Rubicon. It was a great effort. The edgier the character, the sexier he is, Sun Tzu. That is definitely a quote of his, for sure. Oh, we're into promotions? I didn't think we were that far along. How many promotions am I gonna have to win for this? I get 10 matches. Am I gonna have to win 5 of 10? Is it gonna stick to being plus 600? Is it 5 of 10 to get into A rank? Anyone who knows? Ah. And I get to remove the shades. I know enough to really impress people who don't play. That's definitely a middle ground that exists, believe me. If you can play Thunderstruck, so many people will just be like, whoa! It is 5? Oh my god, stop. Is it gonna go through? Does he have the points? It went through. This match is gonna suck. I saw all I needed to see. Wheelchair, grenade cannons, or sorry, bazookas rather. Laser cannons. All right, freedom. Loader 4. No such thing as a matchup the Mad Chainsaw can't win. But this one is going to require more effort than most. God damn. What are the odds that we like trade the stagger twice like that? And then I misinput and get locked into death. Oh. How did I live? Oh, okay. Saxophone was more fun to learn. Saxophone would be a badass instrument to play though. Because I feel like guitar, for as much as I enjoy playing guitar, I feel like it's a bit of a basic bitch instrument. I mean, I generally feel that way with music. It's like, what can I play? I can play piano, guitar, and bass, and ukulele if we're really getting into it. Right? Like, sure, but I feel like as a musician, I'm a bit of a basic bitch. That crazy lip move other brass instruments need. That lip move. Well played. I will be sportsmanlike, even though you are a laser cannon wheelchair. For now, I will maintain my sportsmanship. The electric guitar changed the world. I play more acoustic than electric, to be honest. Kind of just because it's easier to sit down and just pick up my acoustic like off the stand and just play. But during COVID, I learned fingerstyle. Like that was my thing when we got put into lockdown. Was I was like, I'm gonna learn how to play fingerstyle. And that's kind of been just my thing since I learned it. Okay, is this gonna be a kiting build? I mean, I think so. I didn't see what was on his other shoulder, but I doubt it's a melee weapon. I made a mistake with my energy. And it cost me some health. As those kinds of mistakes typically do. He's definitely gonna have pulse armor. Maybe terminal? Terminal. Or not. Okay. We'll take it. What expansion do you have, and why did you not use it? Is it assault armor? There's no way. Okay, it is pulse armor. I was totally just like, why did you not use it? But it would have been really weird for him to have assault armor on this. Like maybe to counter rushdown, but it would have felt odd. GG. I'm 1-1 on the placements. 1 win, 1 loss so far. Or promotions, sorry. I say placements because it's more general. All right. Wait, no, I need 6. Oh. Oh. That changes things. Hold on. A kite build for sure. I think I should fare pretty decently as long as I don't do stupid shit. I'm gonna be sweating now. Now that I realize that I need 6, not 5 of 10. I'm gonna be a little sweaty. I don't want to have to do placements over and over again like I did getting into B. Being stuck in that purgatory was brutal. Please use your expansion, sir. Pulse armor. Good choice. Good choice. He's definitely not liking the pressure.
AP at 30%.
Shit. I thought I had it charged, but I forget that when you stagger it, you have to press the trigger again. Oh! Oh! Wait, I won! I won! That's me! Whew. Oh! Okay. So yeah, as long as I don't blunder like I did last time and cut it that close again, we're in the money, I say. It's just a good matchup for me. Oh. Well, there it is. The luck. A little bit of luck. Clearly a lot of skill, I would say. Clearly. All right, that's 2-1 on the placement so far. I need 4 more wins. I can only afford 3 more losses. So it's still like we're not in the best position, but these placements do start you at a disadvantage, right? You need 6 wins. You can only afford 4 losses. So all things considered, my first 3 placements going 2-1, pretty good, actually. If I could keep that pace, we'll be fine. 2 wins for every loss. If I just stick to that pace, we'll be good. Laser Swap is a build that I struggle with, but he looks very light. So I might be able to stagger him easily and make it work. Make sure you hit more than the other guy. This one's going to be a bit of a DPS race, to be honest. And not even DPS race. For him, it's dealing damage. For me, it's dealing stagger. So it's a little weird. Okay. I still have mine. Wah! I should have used it sooner. That one's on me. Brazil swap. That's what he should have named the AC. I don't know what he named it. It's censored. It's not looking good. Shit. GG. Yeah, I struggle on laser swap. They just deal damage faster than I can get staggers off. I don't know what his AC's name is. Two. But again, now if I win the next 2, then I'm still in a pretty good spot. I can afford 2 more losses. I need 4 more victories. But if these next 2 are victories, we're looking pretty good. Doesn't matter how much damage you get if you don't get hit. Yeah, connection makes that an issue sometimes. That time I probably... Oh. And a bazooka. 07, chat. It's looking rough out here. Tank leg bazooka. For those who might not know, there is a bug in the game right now. Apparently with the bazookas, people have said, where tanks can slip out of stagger way faster than they're meant to because of the bazooka. For some reason, it's just causing this bug. My whole build is stagger reliant. Shit. Most vile build. They're in A3 as well. Now win 3 upside down. Now win 4, you mean? I mean, I could win 3, but 4. I was saying 2 for every loss. I could turn this into a win if I just play the best match of my life. Why? No GG. None. Your build. Get it out of here. Earn your rank like the rest of us. A4. I thought it was A3. They're A4. Jesus. Throwing. That matchup is not good for me at all. That is like the matchup that is pretty much, it's over when I see it. Pulse armor in tank builds is more like pussy armor. I agree. I agree. Wholeheartedly. Oh, it's you. I've played him. He won. He was better than me, but it's a fair matchup. It's actually probably a matchup that's in my favor, if anything. But this guy was way better than me when we played earlier. Just significantly more skill in the game. Ooh, that was bad for me. Ooh, ow. That red shift is killing me. Oh, bullshit. Oh. What? Wait, what hit me? I don't even have my phone up for preview. Does anyone know what hit me? I think it was a missile, right? I don't see why I popped, but I think it was a missile, most likely. That's unfortunate. I was just getting there. I shouldn't have used it. I should have saved it. I used it so late that I lost my build up too. Oh. This is awkward. Oh! I'm throwing. Shit. Oh, missile from top left? I thought it was missile from bottom right. It might have just been the shades. All right, win 4. We need to win 4. Which I can do. Son of a bitch. How much do you have? How many points can you possibly have? Fill my pulse armor with light. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh boy. All right. All right. A tough matchup for me. Not impossible by any means. I've played this guy. I think I beat this guy, actually. Were they using this build? I don't feel like I've seen this build, but I've definitely seen the... Like, I know that I've played Akusu. Definitely saying their name right as well. I don't think I've played this build. I played the player. What? Are you shitting me? God damn this game, man. FromSoft. Fix your shit. Fix it. Fix it now, please. To do when the off-screen grenade on the server end hit me. What? It's a cheesy build. All right, we go back. I have to earn my way back into placements. He thinks it's the internet's fault when it's his crap internet? We have 0 dropped frames on the stream. Stream didn't buffer. At least, no, it didn't drop. It might have buffered, but buffering is not on my end. It is FromSoft's netcode is poo-poo. Like, really bad. It's been a problem. Consistently. Like, there are builds that just take advantage of the netcode. Oh, it's the same bitch. Spread Bazooka's one of them. Which this is. The new huge laser cannon just abuses the shit out of the netcode. Because it's all attacker sided. So like there and there. On his screen, those connected with my model. So as far as the server is concerned, it connected with my model. Which is a really not fun way to do it. Thank God. Everyone knows this game is bad netcode. I've had people tell me that it's good, like unironically. Ryan is shit posting, but I have had people in chat tell me that it's actually good. I'm out of energy. See, now why couldn't I have done that when I was fighting him in placements? Most netcode is garbage. It's unfortunately true, actually, that most netcode is bad. Unranked, I quit due to netcode. Yeah, it's... Should FromSoftware implement rollback? Rollback would be nice. I don't know how well it would work here, but I feel like AC6 PvP is so similar to playing a fighting game, like in so many weird ways, that rollback might work pretty well for it. Which Armored Core game has the most effective villain? It's a good question. I don't know. I mean, I might drop an opinion here. I don't think that many of the Armored Core games have a good villain. I think there are very few that have a good villain, and I don't think there are any that have a great villain. Maybe I'm getting a little spicy. I think Armored Core's lore is always better than its actual narrative, with maybe the exception to that being like AC6, where the lore and the narrative are both really good. But even then, Allmind isn't a very great antagonist, because Allmind doesn't even make itself truly known until like the end of your third playthrough. So it's an antagonist that you only get to see if you sink like, let's say 50 hours or so into the game. Leos Klein. I feel like Leos is fine. Leos is fine. I think 9-ball in Master of Arena is a highlight. 9-ball or slash Hustler 1 in the original Armored Core isn't all that great. Kind of for the same thing, like it just shows up at the end. And it's cool, like with the lore behind it, but narratively, there's no like build up to it. It's like the opposite problem with Allmind. Allmind is like too much time building up to the point where the majority of players who have played this game won't even know that Allmind is a villain. Because you look at like achievement stats and only about 20% of players who have played this game have gotten the third ending. Jay also comes out of nowhere. Jay is the scariest, for sure. Did I get promoted? No, I lost a lot. I had a solid start. I lost a lot. I rock Coral Shield now. Yeah. I'm trying to think of like, what are the good ones? It's like 9-ball, Allmind is okay, but too much buildup. Allmind isn't revealed early enough. Allmind comes in too late to really be effective narratively. Fight was legitimately... I think Jay is still the hardest fight in the franchise. Hands down. Like, no competition. It's genuinely not even close. Oh, man. I did not look at this guy's build because I'm distracted. Son of a bitch. At least I'm not in my placements. It doesn't matter as much. Are those Vientos I see? What's that on your back, friend? That was a very late pulse armor you got. Oh, just a laser blade? Just like a basic laser blade? Really? Interesting. I don't even need the chainsaw. Yeah. Super Zenaida? Oh, maybe the, are they called Punishers? What are they called in Last Raven? In the route that I played for the review, those were actually pretty good. They had the intimidation factor. They were introduced like at the right point in the story where they got like a natural buildup, but they also just weren't like, you know, right off the bat, it's like, oh, you've got the big bad things. Like, it took some time to just live in the world, and then it introduced the antagonists, at least for that route. Oof. That's a loss. Maybe. There's still time. Oh, he's running. Buddy is scared of the chainsaw. But Buddy's too dusty. Pulverizers. Thank you, pulverizers. Those were pretty good, even though it's less of like an antagonist and more of like an antagonistic force. Like, it's not like there's one person behind it. It's just kind of this like supernatural phenomena almost. But those were pretty good, actually. Yeah, I think Armored Core narratively kind of struggles with antagonists. Like, maybe Ibis in Silent Line. I would say Ibis in Silent Line is probably like a top 3. If nothing else. Oh, you little shit. What a little bitch. This is my time. This is my time to exterminate a rat. Hold on. I gotta make sure I do this one right. I'm not gonna be reading chat. It's a Kusu again. He's just swapping between like various cheese builds. You live for now, friend. Rat extermination. Evangel? I've never played that route, so I can't say. The thing with Last Raven is it changes a lot between the different routes, narratively. So there's a good bit of Last Raven's story that still, I just don't know. Or at least, I guess, Last Raven's possible stories, because it's kind of just like it has a few different ones entirely, rather than like one story. I wasn't charging? What happened? I thought I was the whole time. Maybe I just tried to do it too soon after first equipping it, and I never noticed. Good night, cheese build. Good night. Just hit A. Let's go. I'm pissed about my placements, but I'm making my way back there pretty quickly, at the very least. Play the Zenaida route if you want the gaming equivalent of CBT. It's hard as hell. See, I hear that, but people said that Last Raven in general is like that. And I mean, I said it in my review, right? But I think the difficulty's overplayed a lot. Like, it's hard, but it's hard for an Armored Core game, but it's not that hard in terms of just a game. Like, I've definitely played a lot that's harder, but Zenaida, I can't speak for Zenaida, But for the game in general, that's how I feel. Make them fear lightweight. It's not lightweight that's the problem, you see. It's the missile boat lightweight that's the problem. It's this lightweight that I have issues with. Wow. Oh. One mistake will do that to me.
At 30%.
Oh, shit. God damn. All right, that mistake definitely cost me a lot there. Like a lot. Remind me to not get nuked this time. If I get staggered, I should not hesitate to just pop the pulse armor, because apparently that can happen. This map is such a pain in the ass to fight a missile boat on.
AP at 50%.
I'm gonna be out of energy. I don't want to stagger you just yet, friend. Now, however. Oh, that just cost me the match. What a cheeky shit. I'm upset. I am upset. Favorite Space Marine Legion in Warhammer? I don't know shit about Warhammer. I played Space Marine a few years ago, right? When did that come out? Hold on. Space Marine. Okay, I didn't play it that long ago. Has it really been that long? Wow. I played it a good few years ago, but I didn't play it like 13 years ago. But a good few years ago. And Vermintide. I've played Vermintide 1 and 2. That's about my my Warhammer experience. Also, hello, Smitty. Oh, assault armor? I should have known that was assault armor, actually. Because why would he pulse armor there? I thought it was weird. Yeah, that's right. Chainsaw. Chainsaw. Neat build. It is a neat build. Can't beat the chainsaw. The only way that this build could beat the chainsaw would be if they just never got staggered. Or they do that. I mean, they never got staggered, right as I said it. Shit. Okay. Interesting. UFO parts in GTA were an awful collection. I mean, I think collectibles in open world games in general are a practice that need to die out. Yes, even Nintendo's way, even the Zelda way. Not the Zelda way, the Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom way. Like, even then, it's just so dated and boring. Like, no one wants to do that. No one. And sure, you don't have to do it, but then why put it in the game? Like, it's not fun. And if the argument for it not being bad is like, oh, well, you don't have to engage with it, then they shouldn't spend their time on it. Like, they should not take the dev time to put 1,000 individual collectibles into the game. That time could be used so much better if the way that it's argued for is just, you don't have to. Then it shouldn't be there at all. Zelda 2 is amazing. I haven't played most Zelda games. I've played the original NES one. I've played Link to the Past. I've played Ocarina and Majora's Mask. And Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Those are what I've played. Breath of the Wild and Tears are good. But I feel like they completely miss what made Zelda so fun. I know that they're very popular. Clearly they do well. I doubt it's a formula they're going to move away from. But in my opinion, I would agree that it's a big downgrade from what Zelda used to be. And even like, I've said it so many times while doing my streams to like 100% Breath of the Wild and Tears. For me, one of the big things is the heart containers and stamina vessels are not fun to get. They're fun early on, but if you're collecting all of them to like really get all the power out of them, do all the shrines sort of thing, I think they should have had a quarter of the numerical amount of shrines, and you could literally make the shrine puzzles 4 times as long, like per each individual one, but just have the reward at the end be a heart container or a stamina vessel. Don't have it be, oh, every time you complete one of these, you get 1/4 of a reward. That doesn't feel good. Like, after the first few times I do it, unless it is my 4th one, I feel like I've wasted the last 5 minutes. It feels like genuinely like shit. It doesn't feel like I got rewarded at all. I have many hot takes on those games. I have many thoughts on how you could even keep that formula and change them. But a lot of people don't like those opinions. A lot of people disagree with them. Changed way too much from the old games for me to enjoy. Yeah, I think the larger scope can work. I think that it's poorly executed, genuinely. I really disagree with them being some of the best games ever made. I know that IGN has like their list of the 100 greatest games ever made, and at least for a long time, unless they've changed it out to be tiers now, for years, they had Breath of the Wild as the #1 greatest video game ever made, and I so strongly disagree. So strongly. IGN's list is poop. IGN's top 100 list is actually pretty good for the most part. But that one, I'm like, whoa, slow down. Oh, whoa. Reggie already said, if it's not fun, why bother? Did he actually? Because yeah, applying that to like a lot of Breath of the Wild and Tears design would be ironic greatness. Top tier irony. I think that there's a lot of fun to be had in those games, but I think there's a lot that they should have done differently. Damn, my boy is tanky. Shit, man, those laser cannons are just gonna tear me apart. You can only fly for so long, my friend. Come back down. Shit. The majority can be wrong, happens all the time. Once it was unpopular to say the Earth is round. Yeah, I think with games, there's certainly something to be said for like, if the majority enjoy something, then it's probably pretty good. Like Breath of the Wild, I think there's a lot that's wrong with that game's design, but maybe there's not as much wrong in the grand scheme of things as I typically think, because clearly people like it, right? It's like I just actually had this conversation with someone last night in regards to Fortnite's building, which I know that I have boomer chat, boomer demographic, but for anyone who knows, just bear with me, right? And if you don't, really bear with me. But Fortnite's building, since I ever first played Fortnite, have thought it was terrible. Like, it's one of the things that has consistently kept me from enjoying the game. But one of, not the only thing, before someone is like, oh, but there's no build. It's one of the things. All right? But clearly, like, if you go back, the building is what made the game popular to begin with. Like, that was the one thing that distinguished it from other BRs at the time and really made it blow up. People loved the building. People still love the building. Like, I clearly just have a bad opinion in regards to I don't like the building. Because also, if I really break it down, it's very, very obvious, even to me, that I don't like the building because it's a skills gap that I'm just not willing to participate in. I'm not willing to learn because I don't enjoy the rest of the game enough to learn it. But for a lot of people, like, that's kind of the thing with Fortnite that they really can get behind. So clearly, like, I have a bad take on it. And I can recognize that. Thank God. I was worried I was going to lose that in the last round. Whoo! Who suddenly builds a house around them? Yeah, it's definitely, like, no build brought a lot of people back, and a lot of people exclusively play no build, because there are a lot of people like me who don't enjoy it. But what I'm saying is, like, on the whole, Fortnite would not be at even, like, a quarter of its modern day success if building wasn't a core mechanic of the game. Because that was the thing that blew it up. Because otherwise, people would have just played like PUBG and like Blackout and the other things that were out at the time. But they didn't. They went to Fortnite. I mean, they played those before Fortnite came around. But then when Fortnite came around, they left. They went to that. And for a lot of people, it was the building. Some people, maybe not, but I mean, gameplay-wise, that was the difference, right? That was Fortnite's thing. Ooh. Welcome back, friend. Have you learned to respect the chainsaw? After our last meeting? I'm back! Pushing the bottom edge of A tier. You miss me? I want in. And I want it bad. I want it real bad. And I'm a persistent man. Oh, shit. Oh, I threw. Mastering it would lock you to Fortnite? Not like necessarily. I get what you're saying. It's less mastering it would lock you to Fortnite and more just it's not a skill that applies anywhere else. It's very true. It's not something that kept me away from it. But yeah, I just didn't enjoy, like, I think Fortnite has shitty movement. I've never liked the way that Fortnite's movement feels. I think its gunplay has always felt pretty terrible as well. Like, it's very clear that Fortnite was like a low budget survival game made to promote Unreal Engine that then just like kind of stumbled into being the #1 game in the industry. It's very clear when you just look at the core of it, especially back when BR first came out. Because now there's even like 6 years of polish on the modern product, and I still think the movement and the shooting feels like shit. 6 years later, it was so much worse back then. There were other factors behind the blow up as well, don't get me wrong. Like, it was crossplay before that was really like a standard thing the way it is now. Like, at this point with multiplayer games, you kind of just expect things to be crossplay. Like, it's become a standard. But Fortnite was one of the original games to really push that. Oh, free-to-play also was... Like, free-to-play games as a service were really in their prime back in late 2017. Actually, they were getting into their prime. I would say that 2018 was, like, their prime. They were getting into their prime. It was just about there. It was a timing thing. It was a business model thing. The game was distinct from everything else on the market. It had its own skill gap that the other BRs just couldn't match. Like, I remember, like, entire Twitch streamers' careers were made from being good at building on Fortnite. No joke. People like Myth and Ninja, like, literally their careers were built up on this guy is good at building on Fortnite. Like, it was a big deal. Hey, I know this guy. Hey, Yan, you listening? Let me have this. I beg you. Don't let me have this. I'm joking. I'm shitposting. Don't. I like to think that that's stream delay kicking in there. The him sitting there just holding the charge for a long ass time and then letting it go. It could have just been he was waiting for me to get closer so that I couldn't dodge it. I like to think that that was stream delay. Hey, what expansion are you running there, bud? What is that? I have a friend who's a Fortnite lore expert. Funny when you first hear it. I also had a couple of friends. Both of them no longer play Fortnite, but back when the game was really in its prime, like 2018, 2019, they were super into the lore as well. And yeah, the lore is super goofy when you first encounter it. Oh shit. That's what I meant to do. Thank God for attacker sided. In that specific instance. Oh, GG, Yan. Cool build. I respect the shit out of you playing that build in A rank. I'm assuming he's still here because he was here not so long ago. He might have let me have that. I don't know. If he was holding back, it didn't feel noticeable that he was holding back. Oh, I'm texting someone. Was not expecting to get matched up against you. Placements, baby. Thank you very mucho. That's Spanish. Whole sentence, definitely. You can tell I'm fluent in Spanish. God damn it, autocorrect. Why? I'm not distracted. No, no thank you.
50%.
No, don't run away from me. Little rat bitch. Come here. Don't do that. Oh my god. Yes. You can only run for so long. Respect the chainsaw. Anyway. Ooh.
At 30%.
Shit. This is bad. He's gonna start running away from me, isn't he? Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. I like the way this guy plays. I like his build. I like what I'm seeing. I like it a whole lot. I was gonna say, he's gonna hit one of these pokes.
50%.
Son of a bitch. Give me a stagger. FromSoft, give it to me.
At 30%.
Well played. You got it. You can have it. Have a lovely day. I'm assuming we'll see you around. Yes, I'm assuming that's what you mean. Unless it's just a random, you know, have a nice day to everyone. Man, this game with the ray tracing makes my GPU run a little warm. Not like crazy hot, but putting my hand up against the fan is a nice hand warmer. For sure. Makes it run warmer than it generally does. I don't play a whole lot of brand new games like this. Whoa, very top of A rank with a uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's a kiting build with stun pistols? Ow.
AP at 30%.
Come here. I want it, and I want it bad. Let me in! Ow. Oh no. It's a kiting build with stun pistols. Oh, whoa, it's so wacky. Okay, I see what's happening. I like how there's new maps that I never get to play in PvP ranked. What do you mean? The new maps are in here. Or unless they added more new maps, did they just add more? Was there like a silent patch that I missed or something? Bro wouldn't stagger. It's because he's staying out of my range. And if I push, those pistols are keeping me out.
At 30%.
shit. Wacky build. I'm not sure I respect it. Those electric pistols are a pain in the dick, but it's wacky. I haven't seen a kiting build with the stun pistols before, so fair enough, I guess. I have to win 4. I can only lose 1. These A rank placements are rough. Doesn't play ranked PvP? No, they said there's new maps that I never get to play in PvP ranked. There are a few more that you can find in unranked. A few more new maps? I thought there were only 3 new maps with the patch. And they're all in here. Laser pistols? Let's see how this goes. Because it's the... What's it called? Like the final boss arena. And... What's it? I'm trying to remember. The watch point was one of the new ones, right? What was the third one? A new grid map? Oh wait, what? There's a new grid map? Since when? He's out damaging me, so I needed to pop mine.
AP at 30%.
There we are. That one was a little close. Play any MMOs? No, I'm not an MMO guy. I've been playing RuneScape on and off since I was a kid, but that's it. MMOs generally aren't for me. I've played a bit of WoW. I'm trying to think. What was the other one that I played a little bit of? I clearly didn't play much of it. God damn it. What was that? I know that I've played another one. It's not New World, but it was around the time that New World came out. At least in the West. Or sorry, no. Oh! Wait a second. No. It was that one. The... What's it called? Shit, the one from Korea that came to the West like at the time that New World did. Oh, what's that game called? It's like a kind of ARPG, at least like in terms of its basic gameplay, but it's not an ARPG because it's an MMO. Black Desert? Oh, I have played Black Desert. Hated it. I've played like an hour of Black Desert ever. I really didn't like. I bounced off of Black Desert the fastest out of any of them. But I have tried that, actually, now that you mention it. No. What is it? It'll be in my Steam library. It was on Steam, I think. But the only MMO I've ever really played is RuneScape. Ooh, rematch. Hello, puppy. It's time to go again. Ooh, that's a bad start for me. Okay. Actually, this could work. They completely wasted their pulse armor in a way that might let me win this round, despite my awful start. Ah, shit. All right, it worked out for him. Ragnarok? No. I've never tried Final Fantasy 14, but I just kind of like, I know that generally the MMO like loop isn't for me. It's the only reason that I haven't tried it. For some reason, RuneScape just does it for me in a way that no other MMO ever has. Boom, 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 boom. God damn it. What is the game that I'm thinking of? I can go look. I'm sure if I sort my Steam library by MMO, there's going to be a lot of shit in there that's not an MMO. Because Steam categories are awful, but it'll be in there. I don't know why I swapped to Chainsaw right there. Okay, that, like, if they had recognized that I wasn't ready for it, that would have been like, round is over, GG. But because they didn't recognize it, we're in this. Oh, hold on. Oh, GG. Very well played. Very well played, puppy. Okay. Let's go. Is MMO just gonna be... Nope. Lost Ark. Lost Ark. That's what I was thinking of. That's the one. I tried that when it came out. Okay, I need 3 wins in a row to get to A. It's doable. Let's just hope that I don't come up against Laser Swap or Tank with Bazooka. We pray to the FromSoft gods that no one right now who's about to match with me is running those builds. If I could rematch who I was just playing, I would actually feel pretty good about that. Oh, what am I up against? Most of the Korean MMOs are pretty terrible. It's definitely not my style, for sure. Oh, puppy. Am I wrong to assume that someone whose name on Armored Core is Puppy, like it's not AC Puppy, like their name is Puppy? Am I wrong to assume that this person is likely down horrendous? Oh, huge whiff on their part to not pulse armor there. Worked out majorly in my favor. We take those. We take those. You gotta respect the chainsaw. It's what I've been telling these bitches, man. You can't not respect the chainsaw. You see, now they're respecting it. GG, puppy. Meant to say I heard a lot of bad things about Black Desert was in a match. Yeah, don't worry about it. I definitely didn't like Black Desert. What I remember about it, which is very little, is that like the combat was cool, but the story was pretty terrible. Like just so uninteresting that it was going through, at least at the beginning. And the progression was awful. Like I played for like an hour, and I think that my character was like level 12 at the end of that hour or some shit like that. It was just like I would do one thing and it would be like level up. It's trying to just get you dopamine hits. But if it's that fast and it feels like I have done nothing to earn it, there's no dopamine happening. It's just like, oh, okay, level up again. Sure. All right. They're trying to do that thing where you give a lot of dopamine right at the start of the game to get people hooked on going through it and sticking through like the introduction and stuff. But when you do it to that extreme of a degree, it kind of cancels out and goes the other way. There's a bell curve with it. You ever heard of a, oh shit, a parabola, perhaps? All right, I gotta play my heart out for this one. I can't afford this loss. Oh, huge for me, actually. Thank you. Tank friend. Oh, shit.
30%.
Vile. Vile build. Loader 4. They named it, too. It's a troll. They typed in Loader 4. Oh, they popped off the shoulder cannons. They're giving me some room to wiggle here. If they don't respect the chainsaw, they're gonna regret it. They didn't. God, the slipping out of stagger thing is so dumb that I can't even get my stagger multiplier. Still vile, even without the shoulder cannons.
30%. Light shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Oh, shit. God damn it. FromSoft, please. This bug has been present for a month. Please, for the love of God. Oops. Oops. I opened my Steam profile. Back. There we go. Ugh. FromSoft, why? From Mega Man X? Yes, of course. I'm right there. I'm right there. I just need to get over the hump. Vientos? What's on their back? On the back left shoulder. What is that? What was that? Was it a grenade cannon, maybe? It didn't look like a melee weapon, at least not one that I could recognize from that angle. It looks like it's a cannon. Oh, it's a blade. Okay. Oh, ow. That's rough. Okay, I didn't think he had melee. I would have played a little differently if I thought he had that. It looks weird on their back. Oh, you know what other MMO I played? I played Elder Scrolls Online back when it came out. I was so disappointed with that. Because I remember at the time, because it was what, like 2014 or 15? It was like, oh dude, it's gonna be Skyrim with friends. That's what everyone was saying. That was not what it was. Ooh, ow. The Chole attempting to get to A rank, but barely failing. That one was so much closer on the placements. I had 2 wins to go. I needed 2 more wins, and then boom, bazooka tank. It's almost like I have to save all of my losses for like the impossible matchups when I'm doing my placements, you know? I really just can't afford to lose anything that's not like bazooka tank or laser swap. I need to win anything that I can possibly win. Bazooka tank is some horse shit. Especially because the bug has been present for so long. Like, losing my placements right at the end there to it is so frustrating, knowing that the bug has been present for this long. All right, this time I've got you, for sure. No sweat. I got this. Maybe when I get S, I kind of want to do teams, but I'm not as interested in teams, to be honest. On one hand, it's kind of like, well, if I'm not playing at my best in a particular match, my teammates can carry me. But then it's also like, there's a good chance that in a lot of my matches, I have to carry my teammates. I don't really want to play on a team in AC6 PvP. It doesn't sound all that fun to me. I got this. Walking. You think I don't? Oh, by the way, I haven't been saying it often enough. The day is sneaking up on me more and more, and eventually it's going to be like the day of, and I've barely talked about it on my stream. But on Saturday night, I will be on False's stream playing Halo Reach. Just so everyone is aware. And if you think that our interactions are entertaining through chat when she's here, or if you're someone who is normally in her streams as well, when I'm there, as you might be able to imagine, when we are actually exchanging verbally, it's a whole other level. When the response time is that much faster and the tone is more clearly indicated. It's something completely different. Oh, Vientos. All right, he earned it. From Hermitcraft? No, I don't know what Hermitcraft is. False, friend of the show, False, who shows up in chat. She hasn't been here today. Probably because of work. But hold on. I have a command for her link tree. Once the game frees my mouse. There it is. Boom. It'll be on her Twitch channel, not her YouTube. It'll be on her Twitch channel. Saturday night. I'm streaming 7 hours on Saturday. Including hers, not mine. But I'm streaming, and then I've got a break for a few hours, and then I'm going on her stream for a few hours. Oh, that's me. I already saw the other guy. I already forgot what the other guy had. Like, I looked at it, and I thought, okay, this doesn't seem bad. But I didn't really consciously take note. Hold on. Hello, sir. What do you have? Shotgun. Very little stability, which I love. Assault armor? Pulse armor. Classy gentleman. Boom, 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 boom. What is Hermitcraft? Someone fill me in. He has your frame parts? Oh, does he? He has the legs. I can see that much. Hello, sir. Could I convince you to pop your pulse armor for me? Appreciate it, B. Oh, double melee. Whoa. A true classy gentleman. I see. Thank you, sir. It was a pleasure. Stay classy in these B ranks. I know it's rough out here. Not as rough as the A ranks, apparently, because the only two bazooka tanks I've seen today have been A rank players, not B rank. So we apparently still have a little more chivalry than the A rankers. Minecraft server? When are they gonna make a Minecraft 2? I know that people have memed it for years, but at this point, I feel like Minecraft is getting to where it's been pushed as far as it can. In terms of like one single game, you know? I genuinely believe that they should go for a full-blown sequel and really shake things up, like, foundationally. As much as you can within Minecraft. Like, get a little wacky with it in a good way. Don't go too wacky with it, because then you'll lose people. But get a little wacky with it. We're about at the limits of what they can do in Minecraft. And we kind of have been for a while. The last few updates have been like, okay. Shit, I was not prepared. I didn't set myself up properly. Ah, the little pop. Act like it's a massive endeavor to add one new item or mob per year. They're never making Minecraft 2. It is actually, to agree with you, it is wild how little they add to the game for it to be essentially a live service game. It operates as like a free update live service product at this point. And for a live service, maybe a hot take, it feels like they don't add enough to justify the model. You know what I mean? Oh, you know what? You can have it. GG. I thought I had that round. As soon as I got that stagger meter so close, I thought that was mine. Yeah, it's true. And their updates get delayed a lot too, which I kind of forget about. Their updates are always really small and they get delayed. It makes me like, I have to assume that they have like some crazy spaghetti code problem, because they must. Because you don't hire people to work on Minecraft who aren't very talented, right? It's just the team has a lot of talent on it, clearly. But it makes me wonder if they, I guess, how do I want to word this? If they've been handed the keys to a car that's kind of just falling apart. Like internally, I mean. Obviously, business-wise, they do great. But the internals, who knows what's going on? Modders would probably know. Ow. Just make more big content editions. The voting thing is weird. Like, I get why they do it. I do voting for like review series, right? But with something like that, I kind of agree that the mob votes might... you can do the mob vote, but I feel like the updates themselves need to be a little more substantial to do the mob voting. Especially when the community keeps voting in the dumbest shit. I'll never get over the community actually voting in glow squid. I will never forget that. I haven't really kept up with Minecraft all that well in recent years, to be fair. Why did I do this? Yeah, he's not going to do it back. Hey, could you use your pulse armor real quick? Shit. Shit. Is that game? Yeah, it is game. I thought so. I made a really bad decision. Cost me the round. I never voted. I still can't believe that the Minecraft community got like a bunch of cool options, and then one of them was just, it's a squid, but it glows. And it adds in like one new item that's used purely for cosmetics. And they went with that. Hold on. Here we go. I found exactly what I wanted. I wanted to see the history of the mob votes. How far back was Glow Squid? What the hell are you? Oh my god. Was this 2020? I'm going kind of far back at this point trying to find it. Am I showing my age on a channel where I play PS2 games like every day? Or the modern sequels to PS2 games every day? The dumb, simple stuff, since they barely have to add anything. True. Apparently, the most recent mob vote was in favor of adding an armadillo. I don't know what the hell that really adds, but surely it added something. Maybe not. I don't know. Minecraft at this point, to me, like from where I'm sitting, kind of feels like a game that has a really talented team behind it that is kind of just stuck in limbo because of like the higher up decisions being made. Oh wow, I'm getting kicked a lot here. I don't know if that's the way to play against the chainsaw. All right, where was the goddamn glow squid? Oh, here it was. Yeah, 52%. Almost 53 actually of the community voted for the glow squid. Over some kind of cool shit. Like a new cow, a whole new cow type, which while it's not revolutionary, it's better than a goddamn glow squid. Or a new villager type that would live in ice biomes. Again, not revolutionary, but better than squid, but it glows. If the higher up people let it, or I don't know if they can, is also kind of the thing. I have a strong feeling that the reason that team is very inefficient, it's definitely from someone who has been in the industry. Most of the time when you see teams that are like super inefficient in terms of like getting content out sort of thing, and live service especially, it's because their leadership, not even like executive leadership, actually really not executive leadership, but rather things like their producers or their team leads are really not doing their job well. Executives are obviously a problem at a lot of AAA studios nowadays, but that's normally more of a problem on the publishing side than the development side. Respect the goddamn chainsaw, buddy. Come on now. Ow. He still has his pulse armor, right? He didn't pop it afterwards. Did he ever use it? Am I stupid or something? I don't think he ever used it. I think that they probably have spaghetti code or just really, really poor producers. Would be my guess. It's one or the other. It could be both. Did he just give up? Oh, no, lag. Okay. I was like, is he just floating in place for me? Is that what we're doing this time? Why is he not popping his pulse armor? I know he has it. What's his plan here? Pretty sure it's spaghetti code. Yeah, I doubt that a game that like foundationally was kind of like a one-man project as a hobby that blew up to be what Minecraft is. I doubt that the foundational code is very good. It is very efficient. It definitely seems to me like it could be spaghetti code or producers or both. The only time I played Minecraft was just to recreate castles for movies and games I liked, like Helm's Deep or from Lord of the Rings. I mean, that's a perfectly reasonable reason to play Minecraft. Don't get me wrong. Holy grenades. Is this going to be an aggressive quad leg, quad grenade, or is this going to be a kiting? Maybe a kiting build, actually. It might be an infinite flight kiting build, where they wait for you to hit the ground when you need to recharge, and then they kill you with the splash damage, if nothing else. That might be the game plan. Place your bets now. Doesn't seem like it. He seems fairly aggressive. Okay. Okay. I like this. So far, so good. Ooh, ouchie. Respect the chainsaw. He had already used his pulse armor. I just still have to say it. It's just my my one-liner at this point. After I get a few thousand damage out of a big hit. Okay, that was dumb. Remember what I said about the splash damage and how I was watching for it the first round? I should have still been watching for it. Very clean, very juicy. Good stuff. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say that's death. If I get a big stagger, I'm also kind of dead, assuming his shoulder cannons are off cooldown. I just got a text that's kind of confusing. Wow. Wow. What? Splash damage who? Where? Huh? Oh my god. Oh my god. It can't go down like this. I'm screwed. Okay. Text was less confusing when I read the one that preceded it that I hadn't seen. Aggressive quad nade quad leg. You know, it's something. It's really something. I have mixed feelings. The stagger nuke was respectable. However, the splash damage with the netcode where like the grenades blew up over there and then all of a sudden I just like got hit with the ACS overload. It was maybe less respectable. The netcode, that build with the game's wonky netcode is a bit of a problem. What the hell? Okay, I see what he's doing. Okay. Laser cannon and grenade cannon for punish. Linear rifles for stagger. I see. This ain't my first rodeo. Okay. Don't kill me. Oh no! The netcode, please! Lord have mercy! Please have terminal. Woo! Terminal armor is actually huge for me. If they have no way to hard counter a chainsaw, then if I stagger, assuming I don't mess it up, they're into terminal armor. It's amazing. I don't see as much terminal armor as I did in the lower ranks, which is disappointing now that I have a build that really capitalizes on it. Like so. Uh-oh. Ah, okay. Well played, death delivery, AC death delivery. Well played indeed. I really don't see a lot of terminal armor anymore. Is it just something that people don't use as often in higher ranks, or have I just had like a weird experience today where I've barely seen it? Because I've barely seen it. I sure as shit don't use it. Because I like getting out of a stagger. I like escaping from a bad spot. But I guess the terminal armor, it can help you escape from a bad spot. At times. Sula? The hell are you doing here? Who let Sula into B rank? Where did this guy come from? Into high B rank, no less. Pushing A rank. Someone's gonna come in here and they're not even gonna think I'm playing ranked. Or, yeah, ranked. That's what I meant to say. I'm just dumb. Ignore me. I have my moments. You son of a bitch. Fight me like a real AC pilot. Oh my god. Rat-ass behavior. What expansion do you have? Terminal? Does he not have an expansion? It's a cosplay build from an early game AC. He might not have an expansion. Could find a way to make the starter AC work. I mean, if they're just godly like that, definitely. Like my ass couldn't, that's for sure, but someone out there could. I don't think he has an expansion because of the cosplay. "24 bullets, not a single one hit." Yeah, he definitely doesn't. Well, Sula, I am at the very least impressed that you made it this far. Good luck to you. He doesn't have any? I thought so. Ranked with no expansion is actually insane though, right? Considering that the expansions are like a once per round get out of jail free card, assuming you use it correctly. Because, you know, certainly if you use it in the wrong spot, you just waste it. But used at the right time, it's just a once per round, like, get me out of a bad spot ability. Playing without it is really bold. Oh, Sula. Sula. Poor Sula. I feel for you. Needing to rematch the Mad Chainsaw. Might be a participant for a preset tournament next Saturday. Maybe. She armor on my core till I Nexus. Hello, Tibby. Might be practicing. It's pretty great that he's in high B if he's practicing with presets. Like, surely this guy's got to be really good, but I mean, Mad Chainsaw, if you don't have a way around it, it's just going to eat through you. The only way to not get killed by the Mad Chainsaw is to avoid it. And if you have no way to avoid it, outside of just like insane skill, where you never get staggered in the first place, that happens, right? It's probably just a really bad matchup for him. Because if he's hanging around in top of B using Sula, dude's got to be pretty good. All right, it's promotion time again. Third time today. This is where I really got to turn it on. The no loss grind starts right now. 0 losses starting this moment, I promise. Definitely. What do we got? Pistols and missiles. Interesting. Interesting. Assuming their stability isn't all that great and they don't like just plow through me damage-wise, I think they're definitely gonna stun and kick, and it's gonna hurt a lot with those legs. I was not set up. I got some, very little. What expansion? What's wrong with you people? Where are your expansions? Sula has a good reason. That dude clearly knows what he's doing. But where's your expansion, boom boom stick? Huh? What do you have? Okay, he's holding some range now. You know what that means, chat? He's respecting the chainsaw. There's the kick. And there's the pulse armor. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 12. Okay. You can have that round. That's earned. Someone try to S rank with Mad Stomp. That'd be hilarious. I don't think Mad Stomp's build is even that bad. I know that Mad Stomp is like the meme worst preset build, like among the AI in this game. The NPC, or yeah, NPCs in this game would be the better term. But I don't even think that his is that bad. Like, keeping it a buck. I think there's definitely worse. I think Iguazu's build is pretty shit, in all honesty. I maybe could have saved it, but if I can get one good chainsaw in here, we're victorious. Very well played, Boom Boom Stick. Remember to use your pulse armor, and you will go far, my friend. All right. 1-0. Iguazu's build being shit is hilariously in character. It is. His build is pretty bad. It's like a linear rifle, the laser blade, and a missile launcher, and that's it. And it's the earlier linear rifle. I'm pretty sure that's his build. Like, just all up. And then, like, mid-weight frame parts that aren't really great at much of anything. They're just, like, generic mid-weight biped parts. Early game FCS, early game generator. Like, he has a pretty terrible build. I'm not gonna fuck with you. All right, I gotta be on my A game because I see the Etsugens and I know that they are a hidden powerhouse in this game. Trust me, I know. I see that you're A rank. Wait a second. I think I know this logo, this emblem. Wait a second. It might be who I think it is. They're clearly afraid of the chainsaw. Get over here, friend. I think you're friend. I think I know who this is. I think this is Rymus. I'm fairly certain. I know he got into A rank. He mentioned it before. I easily could have turned him on to the Etsugens. He clearly fears the chainsaw before ever getting hit by it. I think this is Rymus. He knows that I don't learn, clearly. He knows to take advantage of my lacking battle IQ. Oh no, I'm dead. Oh my god. Alright, 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 alright. Oh, there's a shield. He does have a shield. Okay. You're right. You're right. He has a shield. I thought he didn't have 2 shoulder parts, but he has a shield. What missile is that? Is it any good? Oh, he canceled. And I'm dumb. Oh no.
At 30%.
You know what? That was on me. I should have baited you, but I didn't. That was really stupid. I made a mistake for like 7,000 AP there. That one's on me. I got one more in me. I got one more in me. I know I'm overtime, but I'm in promotions, so this is important. Or, I'm not overtime yet, but I will be once I get into a match. Let's see if he pops into chat. I'm very, yeah, okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure. It's the emblem. I didn't notice until I caught the emblem. 6 with combat as fast as 4 would make me a happy man. Me too, actually. Like, this kind of build diversity approach, but with 4's speed behind it would just be chef's kiss. Absolutely. Oh, get over here for the rematch. I earned this rematch. You know, me personally, I'm someone who learns from making mistakes. And I made plenty of mistakes to learn from. Ow.
AP at 50%.
I see your ACS, my friend. I see it. The Mad Chainsaw. I'm holding back on the toxicity a little bit. I mean, it's like the lightest toxicity ever. I was gonna blow some smoke up my ass for how beautiful the boost cancel melee or assault armor bait was. But this is a chatter. Using the Etsugens, I could never. See, speaking of mistakes, I just made a big one. Subtle, but big. Oh, shit. No. No, please. Ah! When Allwine throws you in... Huh? Even with a pulse cannon? Does he have a pulse cannon? Ooh. That's a little scary. I didn't think the assault armor would still hit me. Uh-oh. Holy. Oh, I am so sorry. You should have won that. Oh. I started yelling because I was like, oh, I threw. I didn't line it up right. But then, wow. You should have won that. I did not get that win at all. That was not my win to take, but in promotions, I will gladly take it. I am overtime, so I can't play out all my promotions today. I normally play at my best at the very start of a stream, though. So being 2-1 on my A rank promotions is actually kind of a sweet spot to be in going into the next time. Quick boosted into the saw. You shouldn't have. Like, it flipped like 180 degrees to catch you. You did quick boost away from it, but just the tracking worked out in my favor for once, and it somehow worked. Anyway, I am overtime. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub. Come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing Armored Core 100%. We're doing Ace Combat games on the hardest difficulty. DMC games, all S ranks, all the Metal Gear games 100%. I'm doing a lot of completionist stuff right now, but it's all really good shit. So feel free to come back for any of it. Also, if you enjoyed and you haven't done so already, feel free to leave a like. And if you haven't seen it yet, the Ace Combat 0 review went up on Monday. And if you've missed any of the Ace Combat review series, whether it's that or prior videos, the link to the playlist is in the pinned message at the top of chat. If you haven't seen it, feel free to check that out. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you always back here next time. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.